Next, we're checking the lumbothoracic area, and we're going to check that in several ranges. We've got flexion, extension, rotation, and lateral side bending. So we're just going to simply ask the client to move into a forward fold. So asking the client to move into the forward fold. Good. And then coming back out of the fold. Looks pretty good. What you can see is there's not a lot of rounding through the low back. The spine isn't bowing or moving into flexion. And go ahead and go again. And you're just going to walk around and see some of the common compensations that can occur. Again, we already picked up that flexion problem. I see that she likes to load her toes a little bit more than the heels. There's nothing really too much going on with the pelvis. It looks fairly balanced. Go ahead, come on out of it. And watching the client move in and out of the ranges seamlessly. Next, we'll be moving into extension. When we move into extension, we like for the clients to keep the arms by their sides. Typically, we'll place something like a table for resistance for the client to move up against. We don't have that today for the shooting of the video, just so you can kind of see some of the compensations. So we're just going to ask the client to extend backwards. So go ahead and extend backwards to the spine. And Donna does a great job of it. You can palpate the spine to see where most of the extension comes from. And for her, a lot of it comes from the lower thoracic and upper lumbar. She doesn't get a lot of extension through the upper T-spine or the neck. Go ahead, slowly come out of it. The one thing that she was really good about not doing was moving too much into her hips. That's why we typically place the table there, is to resist that temptation of the client supplementing hip motion for spinal motion. Next one we're going to move into is the rotational piece. So I'm just going to ask Donna to pivot and face the wall a little bit more. Arms are going to cross the shoulders. And we're just going to ask her to rotate to the right and rotate to the left. And you can see already she's got way better rotation to the left than she does to the right. Again, you put that in your pocket, you make a mental note of that and the structures you need to work on to free that up. Next one we're going to move into, go ahead, bring the arms down to the side on it, is the lateral side bending. So we're just going to ask her to reach down with the right fingertips and try and touch her right knee. Nice and seamless there. Same thing the opposite side. Yeah, nice and seamless on that side as well.